Hello and welcome once again to another cast by yours truly. This is a TvP on Shakura's Plateau. My opponent is Phaeton. Phaeton. Let's begin now. Going to Phaeton's camp. Actually, let's go to my camp. TvP. It's good for you. It's good for me. I was thinking, again, I wanted to have a Zerg opponent because there's certain TBZ builds that I've been wanting to get, but again, I get a Protoss. So I was actually thinking in my head, why don't I just give this guy a free win? Because I don't want to deal with this. But I thought, the honorable thing, give the guy a game, So, standard, as soon as I hit 9 supply, 9 food, I should say, I rally my SCV down there to make his first depot, and then he continues on to hit the tower, and then his first base. My next job would be then to get the barracks. Saving up money for my barracks. I was just going to go into a standard, barracks, then refinery on 13, and orbital on about 16, as soon as I get it. Get my second depot at the orbital, but then there was a small change of plans. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see 1 and 2 red dots. The importance of taking the tower, my friend. Why would he need 2 probes? I'm thinking early shenanigans, so before getting that orbital, I want to wall in with another depot. And there's the forge, which tells me cannon rush. Cannon rushes, I like them. I like dealing with them. It's a good exercise to practice your micro skills. So I'm rallying both of my SCVs to attack that probe as soon as they're done building. I want to make sure I lift that depot if I feel like a probe is going to go up. I saw him twitch, so up the depot went. First priority, get the probes. Second priority, if you only have 1 cannon to deal with, get the cannon. If you got more than 1 cannon, get the pylon, if it's a single pylon powering it.
Complete.
That's the order of priorities. He had 2 probes, so I really had to get rid of them, because they can just keep building those things forever. Once he had the cannon built, the only thing that I really need to do is stay on the high ground. He's not going to get a probe through with my marine. They're just sitting on auto command. And all I have to do is really sit back, make marines, make sure they don't run into the cannons, and I'm all set. I'm not even worried about, right-clicking on any of the cannons because I don't want them to go into their range. They're just going to stand right there. My scouting SCV, don't care what's going to go on with him. If I can keep him alive, great. If not, no big deal. I've got my third marine up, and he's done, for the most part. What I was going to do is tech up to tanks, because I don't know how crazy he was getting with the cannons. Sometimes he could have backed his surviving probe up. I think both of his probes survived, I'm not sure. But you can always grab another probe and just start building those cannons, and just think that he's going to deny me an expansion, or deny me from pushing out while he gets his second. As you can see on the mini-map, he got his second. So my thinking is get a siege tank, siege him up from a safe distance. You can just eat away at those cannons. Meanwhile, I'll just be building up my marine force with 2 Raxes, and I'll be in good shape. Eventually I'd want to tech up to a starport so I can get aerial view, but none of that happens. He ends up tapping out early. But just because I like to practice, I just keep going with the build as I normally am. So nothing exciting after this. Cannon rushes, I actually don't mind them. I actually like them.
Add-on complete.
Because they're a challenge to see how creative you can be with positioning and your reaction timing. It is a cheese. I don't mind being cheesed. I look at it as a challenge. I don't get all upset. So that's how to deal with a cannon rush. If he wanted to, he could have, well, he could have made a few of them out here, get an observer, fly it out. But by that time, I know that I would have been able to deal with them with tanks. And then after clearing that up, I would have been pressing forward to the main with my Viking. That's it. Have a nice day.